How's it going, everyone? You know, I like my weeb content here and there, and I am a big fan of certain anime games. I feel like Bandai Namco is very hit or miss. They sometimes drop bangers like Naruto Storm 4, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Dragon Ball Kakarot, actually, which I think are fantastic. One Piece Odyssey, I don't even give a damn about One Piece, and I loved One Piece Odyssey, thought it was a really good turn-based JRPG. And then you have absolute stinkers like your Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clashes, your Naruto Storm Connections. It's really a crapshoot. However, when I heard about the potential about a new Bleach game coming out, you know, somebody like me, actually you guys might not know, growing up in my teenage years, it was all about Naruto, but I was a big Bleach fan as well. Was a big fan for a long time. Your boy read the manga up until its conclusion. That rushed ending, that irritated me. The anime going absolutely to hell. Your boy watched mad AMVs back in the day growing up. I know some of you that are around my age or were around the AMV grind back in the day. Look, Bleach is a IP that's near and dear to my heart, and while I'm not fully caught up on Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, look, I read the manga and I get that the anime is expanding on it. All my boys that are into anime are loving the Thousand Year Blood War anime, and I love what they're doing. Instead of just keeping it going until they finish, they dropped 13 episodes, and what I've seen of part 1, I gotta finish up part 1, then get to part 2, but what I've seen out of part 1, incredibly high quality, and the general reception that I hear about it is that it's fantastic. I'm waiting for the entire thing to be finished up, and then I'll certainly watch it at some point, but have loved Bleach for a long time. I still think that stretch of episodes from where they get to the Soul Society up until like kind of the end of that arc, the Ichigo Byakuya fight, and then the plot twist at the end of that arc. I just think that whole stretch, like, you had so many great fights. Uryu's fight with the one captain, you had Kenpachi and Ichigo. It was just a lot of good time. Love Bleach, and you know what? Part of me is like, bro, is this gonna be another Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash situation? Gotta say, and this might be getting my hopes up, Bleach Rebirth of Souls has been revealed for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. And what I'm seeing is this game looks effing awesome. I love the art style. I think the presentation is absolutely slick. It is a 3D fighter. I'm interested to see how they're gonna execute this in terms of the narrative, but from a combat standpoint, man, this is exactly what I want out of a Bleach game. It looks incredibly slick in presentation. Again, the art style is phenomenal. It just looks great. And I think this has a lot of potential to do well, and they're timing this accordingly because Bleach is an IP I feel like hasn't been hotter maybe ever. I feel like everybody's excited to Bleach. I went to the gym the other day and I saw a Bleach shirt in the wild. I mean, I see anime. I feel like anime clothing in the wild these days is pretty common. But, you know, that still is like, wow, Bleach is here after like 2 decades of when I initially started watching Bleach. Bleach is still here and sticking around. Maybe it hasn't been quite 2 decades, but damn near close to 2 decades of when I started watching Bleach, you know, with the Thousand Year Blood War. And for a long time, I feel like Bleach was just gonna be one of those forgotten animes, but the fact we got the Thousand Year Blood War anime, it's just reignited a lot of interest in it. And now I'm excited to see what they can do out of the game. We don't have a release window. I imagine this is gonna be a 2025 game. Bandai Namco's dropping Dragon Ball Sparking Zero in the fall. I don't know why. And Sparking Zero, orders of magnitude bigger of a game than Bleach Rebirth of Souls, let's be real here. But I still think this game looks great, and I think if it does do well, I think that appetite is there for a Bleach game. It's not like Naruto, where we've been inundated with a lot of Naruto games. And I would say the Storm games, the mainline Storm titles, have been super consistent, and I like Storm Generation, but Storm Connections was the biggest cash grab. Not of all time, the Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash video game, I think that takes the cake, but I think there's a real appetite for a high-quality Bleach title. I'm still, you know, of fond remembrance of Bleach Soul Resurrection on the PlayStation 3 that is just going to be lost in the ether forever and ever, but, you know, that is the world we live in. Let's go over the description. Awaken the blade within you and reverse your fate in Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Engage in thrilling battles with powerful sword abilities and characters from this legendary anime franchise. Awaken the blade within you and reverse your fate in Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Engage in thrilling battles with powerful sword abilities and characters from this legendary anime franchise. Choose your favorite character and unleash their unique sword abilities, take advantage of each character's unique abilities, and command the flow of battle to find an opening that spells defeat for your enemies. Defeat enemies with a single strike. In Bleach Rebirth of Souls, a single strike can spell defeat for your enemies. Change the situation dramatically with the swing of your blade, and reverse fate and awaken your power. The more desperate the situation, the more powerful you become. Overturn the tide of battle and unlock new forms and new blades in the heat of battle to bring victory from edge of defeat. Just think, this game, what I'm saying is, obviously, again, we're gonna have our nostalgic biases, and why I think Bandai Namco gets away with releasing games like Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash is, you know, growing up, I know how anime fans can be, because I am one of them, where you have such a strong attachment to a specific anime, whether it be Naruto, whether it be JJK, whether it be Dragon Ball, whether it be One Piece. You are such a fan of that anime that you are going to look past a lot of shortcomings and you can get by with a second-tier product. However, I would really say to Bandai Namco, don't drop a second-tier product, because a high-quality product will just elevate everything. It'll elevate the IP, it'll elevate that game, and it'll elevate the sales numbers. I feel like Dragon Ball has been super consistent with its outings. Dragon Ball Kakarot, Sparking Zero looks great. All these games are gonna do great, and they're of high-quality titles. Dragon Ball Kakarot just cracked 8 million copies sold. You think JJK is gonna crack 8 million copies sold? It's not going to, and I get it. JJK, Bleach, they're not Dragon Ball, but they are notable IPs. They are IPs that can do well, especially Bleach, that has such a storied history to it. And now I feel like there is that level of interest where there is a desire for a game like this, and I just hope it turns out well. Again, this is going to be a lot of my attachment towards the IP. I'm hoping, I'm praying that this game turns out well. At the same time, I have to be a little skeptical, but I also know with Bleach getting a video game for the first time, excluding Brave Soul, since like 2013 is, I believe, when Soul Resurrection came out, or 2012. It's been a long, long time. By the way, let's try to figure out how we can preserve that game. Maybe an HD remaster, maybe backwards compatibility. I don't know. But, you know, with these types of games, licensing is always an issue. I don't know off the top of my head who licensed, or excuse me, who published Soul Resurrection, but I digress. This is feeling more like a Naruto Storm style of a fighting game, which is fine. Like, I would like animes to adopt different style of games. That's why I appreciated One Piece Odyssey. That's why I really enjoyed Dragon Ball Kakarot. I would love to see Bleach or Naruto do something that is more of an RPG, especially like an IP like Naruto, which has exhausted the fighting game genre to the nth degree at this point with Storm. Yeah, can you do a fighter-style fighting game for Naruto or Bleach? Sure, but I think Naruto is due for a RPG-style game, or even something like a Rise of Ninja or Broken Bond. And Bleach, let's just get a quality fighting game, any kind of game actually, out there to the market. Let's see how the reception is, and then we can build off of it, hopefully, after that. But let me know what you guys think. I know not everybody watching this channel is a gigantic Bleach fan, but it's one of those IPs that I grew up with, loved the anime growing up. Also, by the way, some of the best openings in anime history. Opening 13, opening 2, just classics. Opening 11, that was for a filler arc, and it had a great opening randomly, but that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.